morning. Today I am going to take a topic of manufacturing of plastic components. So basically, the plastic will be defined as two types of plastics. One is called thermostatic plastic and another is called thermoplastic. In thermostatic plastic, the classifications are phenol, formaldehyde, and polyester resins, and then neonates, and then epoxy is called as a thermostatic plastic. But in thermoplastic, it can be divided into two types. One is cellulose derivatives and then synthetic resins. In cellulose derivatives, there are the classifications are cellulose, nitrate, and ethyl cellulose. In synthetic resins is called polyethylene and polyester and vinyls. So basically, these two types of plastics nowadays we are using based on the requirement. And then plastic can able to mold what kind of shape we needed. In plastic, it's the flexibility to make a product in whatever the shape and size we needed. So in this first type of production process is called injection molding. In injection molding, there are two types of molding processes. One is called ram and plunger type of injection molding. Another one is called screw type injection molding. By using this injection molding, we can able to make the components with the help of the material is plastic. So the first type today we are going to see is called ram or plunger type. So this is the schematic diagram of the ram or plunger type. So in this ram or plunger type, this portion is called a die portion. So one end is movable die, another end is fixed die. So one end die is movable, another end die is fixed. Okay, and then here, this area is called feeding section. So that is called as the polymer feed. In this area only, we will feed the raw material into the chopper. Okay, this raw material of the plastic or polymer raw material is getting into the chopper. So this area, the ram is fixed to the chopper. Now, what will happen is the ram will pushes the raw material to the heating section. So this raw material is moving to the heating section now. This heating section here we fixed heaters to heat the raw material, to change the shape of the raw material, and we need a shape for to make a product whatever the quantity. So now here the heating is takes place, the raw material will here decompose to the next stage. Now the ram will pushes the raw material to the mold. Now this is the mold area and this is the shape of the product we needed. So this is the area. Now the ram is pushing the heated raw material into the mold. Now inside the mold, what will happen? The shape, whatever the shape of the mold is inserted, we fix it, that shape will form. And then sometimes later we will getting the product from out of the mold, means with the help of the water cooled inside using, the heat will be reduced and then the mold will open, we can take the product. So this is mainly used in nowadays for making more number of products, and we can able to make mass production by this injection molding process. And then the next method is called screw type injection molding. Now in ram and plunger type using a ram. So for that we will make it as a screw. So with the help of screw, we inserting the raw material into the mold is called screw type. That is the difference between ram and plunger type to screw type. So normally we inserting the material with one hand. That is called ram and plunger type, because ram is like that position, it will inserting the material to the mold. But in screw type it will rotates and then it will giving the pressure to the mold. So what will happen? There is no escape of the raw material and then the material is 100% it was filled into the mold. That is called screw type. So this is called a ram and plunger type injection molding process, and this is the manufacturing of plastic components. Thank you.